YouTube family, it is Andrea here at VW Family Farm. Welcome back. It is a wonderful, glorious day out here. It's supposed to be like almost 70 degrees. 67 is our high today. Crazy because a week ago it was -9. So that's how fast it can change here in Arkansas. We weathered the storm really well. I want to take you around and show you quite a few things have taken place in the last week or so. Give you some updates and just show you how everybody's doing. We've had some babies born, all kinds of cool stuff. Sorry about the wind in this video. It's very windy today, but hey, with 67 degrees, we'll take a little wind. But I hope the sound's not too bad for you guys. So you can see we had our third little lamb. It's a ram, so he's doing awesome. Thankfully, his mama is one of our first time mamas that had never had one before, and she did great. She had it all by herself. We came out here a couple days ago and she had it, and she waited until after the terrible weather was over, so I'm super thankful for that. We've got 2 more left to have their lambs, and then we will be done lambing. We don't have goats right at this moment, so it's kidding and lambing season and all that, and so I'm always relieved when they're all born healthy and the moms don't have any problems either. So almost to the end of that. This girl right here, if you know, a few weeks ago could barely walk. She is doing amazing. Now we just got to get out here and clean this stall after the big winter storm, but she is actually walking on that leg she could barely hobble on, and that's with no medication. That's just with TLC and putting her feet in water very close to her, and it just kind of, I'm not saying she has the perfect leg now, but it healed itself back. She is probably later today gonna get a little taste of freedom and get out of this joint. Still a little spooky though, aren't ya? Yeah, doing good. Oh, they're so nasty. Did they get you? These pigs are doing amazing. They survived the storm just fine. They got in their pig hutches and huddled up together, and we gave them lots of fresh hay. They're just doing amazing. They are growing off beautifully. We can't wait to try to cross some of these with our old spots and hopefully have the best of both worlds. A good lard pig with good marbled meat, as well as the big hams and all that kind of things that these show pigs bring to our farm. So these are actually Hampshire and Berkshire crosses. Just really looking forward. We're keeping 2 of them. There's 15 back here, and 13 are going to be processed in May, and then 2 will become breeders for our farm. Next chore, cluck wagon. We got to get this thing moved. We did lose a few chickens, just a handful in the sub-zero temperature, so that is the one animal that we did lose a few of. Their egg production dramatically dropped off. We're going to get them moved to some fresh ground and some ground that needs some fertilizing. So these chickens are doing us a favor as well. So we're going to get with it and get them moved. All right, we got the fences up. they're ready to be moved. We've learned our lesson on trying to move them during the middle of the day. They don't move well. They don't like to come past that barrier, even if the fence is off. Even if the fence is down, they don't like to come past where they know that electric fence has been. We'll come back later and move them when they are up in the cluck wagon, and we can just move them all at once. We're fixing to feed them and get them set up. If you notice on your chickens, like this rooster right, I can't find it, right there or right there, they get some dark up on their comb. That is generally from the freezing weather. It may be like that forever. We've had that happen quite a few times. So if you're ever wondering, that's probably what that is. A little bit, I guess you'd call it frostbite. That right there. And that. All right, we're about to let this girl out and let her with the rest of the group, and then try to get them worked over with the rest of the steers and heifers that we're raising for beef. There's already 39 over there. She was number 40 to make it even 40, and then we have 7 more out here. So if we can get them all, we'll have 47 weaned steers and heifers. So it's pretty awesome. You ready, girl?
We are trying to get Miracle and her babies out of the way because they're not going with all these calves, so, and they're coming, so.
Tough part of this is going to be she's not part of the group anymore. So there's the group, there's one of the group she's been trying to fight, and there's her. You can see those high ears, that high head. She's a little bit kooky, and she's been isolated, so that's feeding into it. There she goes. If I can get them all together, I can more than likely move them down where I want them to go. Moving in the right direction all together. Step 1. Rounding the pond. They got to get right over there to get over to the pig pen, and then we got to push them out the other side of the pig pen. Try to round that pond over there, and they really need to go there. Lane's over there, but afraid they're gonna double back and try to blow past me. But we're just gonna stand here for a minute, real calm, let them find their own way, nudge them in the right direction. There we go. Now, good job, bub. Great job. All right, past it. They literally just need to turn around. They're not broke to a bucket because we don't feed them grain. Take 2. We're letting them go back the way they came from. Going to run them around the pond the opposite direction and see if they'll go in. So last step with this is to get them from this pig pen up there by the barn. There's a gate that goes out to the pasture where the rest of the calves we weaned are at. We got the calves moved, super pumped about that. I wanted to give you an update on short tailing her babies. If you've been following along, you know she had 10. We lost 3 right at the beginning. Then we still had 7 when we had the fire incident here. And so those 7 all survived the Arctic blast and the snowstorm. Wanted to give you a glimpse of them. So there was just 5 of them out running around, but all 7 of them are doing amazing. And what's super funny is some of them even have her short tail. So I think that's just a thing with her, and she's passing it on to them. So as you can see, we fared pretty well here on the farm. Super excited to have this nice weather today, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. God bless.